So they'll be calling you a radical. So it's 8 years today, 11/11/11. I went into the bone marrow transplant center with a red 10. Basically no chance to live. I was heavily involved with this university at the time, working on it. You know, my Ph.D. not from this university, but doing it at this university on, you know, cause and effect of Fukushima on our ocean, nuclear fallout. So as I come out of it, I don't know how I came out. I was too sick for a bone marrow transplant. Celeste at the bone marrow transplant, BMT they call it, East 8, Fimbo Peterson. She says, I prepared your paperwork. I've been here 26 years, Kevin. Fully prepared to fill your paperwork going out in a body bag that week. So I started walking. As you know, they moved me, and Vincent's my doctor over there. So I started walking. I says, my goal is to get to the top of the mountain right there on the, not Malin's Peak, not Mount Ogden, over here. So I had a nurse, and I'd walk through the campus, because the campus is inside the hill. It's uphill. I knew my aortic valve was going. What are they going to do when you got platelet counts of freaking, 8, 12? They're, can't operate, you die. I had a nurse with me, central line hand. My video's right over there. Should we walk over by the pond? Yeah, gotta get the pond in this video. Important video. And so I'd slowly start walking. I mean, I couldn't walk 10 steps. I mean, I was that freaking hammered down. Inside the hospital, I'd walk down into Memory Grove. There's a meditation temple that's always locked, by the way. And walk through Temple Square, whatever. That nice walk there. And a lot of praying, a lot of meditating, and it was brutal. So I just get a few more steps. Had a nurse with me a lot of times. Had Megan and Melissa, the two massage therapists, helping me out, giving me fingertip massage. Thank God for those girls. By the way, they did it for free. A lot of people helped me out. A lot of people in this site helped me out. Without them, I would have starved to death. They wiped me out financially. I had no money. I got denied public assistance by Mike Lee. Why, I still don't understand that. What a scumbag. Anyway, so it's important. And I slowly started walking. So I'm a 1% survival, and there's another guy down there right now. He's going through the same stuff as I am. And I talked to him late the night. He says, fuck cancer. His wife says, oh, he's flicking it off like a fucking flea. He's still working both his jobs. So Brian Morris, who's another one like me, fuck you, cancer. Ain't killing me. Flick it off like a flea. I mean, this is AML, non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, de novo. You know what kills me? All these poems they read for these people at Light the Night, whatever. I don't see him interviewing me or Brian Morris. Probably Fimbo Peterson says, Vincent Hansen, I'm the biggest miracle in his 4-year. I mean, I should be a giant story. So should Brian. The Bryans came back after 9 years. Had a bone marrow transplant that failed. After 9 fucking years. His son's stem cell didn't work. They just boost the stem cell. His life. I mean, this guy, holy fuck. Beast. Flick it off like a flea. I'm like, this isn't stopping my Ph.D. This is not going to stop my work against the nuclear energy crime syndicate. That's what they want. So I just kept fighting every fucking day. And by the way, there's no days off with cancer. None. 0 days off. It's relentless. It's ruthless. And I'm like, this is what they want. They want me to lay down and die. They want me. No, it's a struggle. It's hardcore. I don't know how the fuck I did it. Go to California, walking, sleeping in a sleeping bag. No fucking money. Platelet counts, central line. I think this fight is the life, the struggle. I mean, I thought I knew struggle. I thought I knew fight. So, at the game, I did the play-by-play. We had trouble with Wi-Fi, but this football program is 100 years old. And that's why this is metaphorical and so important. That's those videos that I got are the most important plays in the history of this school. Why? Because that was the most corrupt football program in the country. The university is corrupt. It was. I think it's irony, 2011, Damian Lillard was here at the same time as me, whatever, but the whole school was so incredibly corrupt. And it still is a lot of it, but it's changing. And it's turning around. And Jay Hill, whose wife's a leukemia survivor, you know, not AML, the golf coach who they practiced right there on that field, he died of AML at the same time. This school of business that blackballed me, #1 school of business in the country, a lot of those guys died of cancer, including Dr. Hanley, you know. So that is the most important game, the most important plays, as the geese are rising up over the pond, as Jay Constant. I mean, what a video. Oh my God, what a video. I was looking at that last year, I'm like, are you kidding me? That's the most important play in the history of this school in 100 years. There's the geese rising up off the pond in this beautiful place they thrash. The Great Salt Lake going dry, as you can see. The smog, the environmental toxic poisoners, you know, had it all. Remember, I sat right here, and I did my sliding, you know, and I got to Obama to the right, and then I went all the way over, and fuck, that was March 12th. I was in the Energy Solutions dump site protesting. Mike Lee sneaking in the Italian ways, he told me right there later, oh, my father, I just found out it's a downwinder, Kevin. Now remember, you're not mad. He said that. His dad died young of leukemia. What they all do. He got caught sneaking the Italian waste into Energy Solutions. Got caught. Dead right. This is before. House foreclosed on. Welfare, I mean, up is down, black is, I mean, this is what we are, right? This was, I didn't get to make it to it. Unlikely. You think? You're going to be in the NFL, Johnny. Of course, there's probably about 8 or 9, maybe 10 players on that team, maybe more, that will play in the NFL. And that's no kidding. This turnaround that Jay Hill's done here is culturally significant, because sport mirrors. You're talking the most corrupt football program in the country. Jerry Graybill just does the play-by-play. One of the most corrupt coaches in the history of football. Jody Sears, the most corrupt. Destroyed. Not my words, the NCAA word. The NCAA gave him the death sentence. So I'd slowly walk every day up there to a national powerhouse. I mean, we're talking the worst win-loss record in 100 years of any fucking football program in the United States. Yes, I'm not kidding. Look it up. You don't believe me? Go ask Jay Hill. Jay Hill says when the oligarchs are around, you know, the old guard's still around here. They're all 128 years old. Still think they hold the keys. Oh, they do. And their GE stock as it crashes. Versus General Electric. I just remember when I took over this program, they'd won 2 home games in 3 years. Oh boy, isn't that the truth? It was corrupt. It was disgusting. Graybill's talking about, oh, Sac State. Yay, this is old. Jody Sears, because they're buddies. They got to protect their corruption. They should be in jail. The money they stole from this university? Oh, not my words, NCAA's words. NCAA gave them the death sentence. Says most folks, sex for Gray. Wouldn't you think if you're cheating like that, you'd have a winning team? Look up his fucking win-loss record. Look it up. The corruption here at that school of business, don't go see the... It's so fucking corrupt. We were #1 school of business in the United States. We go to 500, blackball me, take my MBA. But I kept fighting. Remember when I did the video and I made it all the way up there? I mean, that took years. A couple. One step at a time. So how do you fight this nuclear energy crime scene? How do you fight this fucking tsunami of corruption? We've counted as the most corrupt place in the world. People don't believe me, I'm telling you. The United States is corrupt as hell, and this is Utah's the most corrupt place on earth. I mean, A to Z, up, down, rank and file. You know, we're trying to turn it around. How do you do it? Eating an elephant? Hell, how about trying to save a pot of dead whales in the room? You know, these fucking NOAA, EPA fuckers go cut them up with chainsaws. By the way, all those people that stood on those 3,000 gray whales washed up dead this year, as Kevin Blanch predicted, dead tide pulls your feet. You stood on there in your grandstand, in your rubber boots, and call yourself a marine. You're not a scientist. Baffled, mystified, puzzled, stumped, perplexed. That's not fucking science. That's the opposite of science. Off to hell, motherfuckers. Off to hell. The most sacred animal in the world. Gray whales? Oh yeah. Chinook salmon? You're standing on with a chainsaw to... We want to identify what starvation is? Fuck. A 2-year-old knows what's happened to these animals. It's the ecology, stupid. How do we do this? Save yourselves. Save you from you. Save your children. Save the planet. One ugly step at a time. But you got to fight. Eating a elephant? No. Saving a pot of fucking dead whales in the room? Yep. Yep. That's what it is. It's a tsunami. That's what we're against. Or Kevin reached into the bag and he slung the fucking stone. I got my bag. Where's my iPad that the neurosurgeon bought me? And he pulled out his YouTube is mightier than the sword. And he slung his fucking stone. Think who's watching? Or how many's watched? Who's watching? And it struck the corrupt fucking giants in their fucking forehead. Read the rest of the scripture. Oh, they paraded their heads on sticks out of that fucking biblical story. I don't believe in violence. I do what I do. You know, walking these, I mean, the Shoshone called me Soso Goya. The Shoshone here, who lived here for 13 years. That means walking. Kevin, Soso Goya, blanch. Thank you, everybody, for supporting this historic fucking work. I don't know how I'm alive. You know, and I will never forget everybody that's passed. Carla, they called us Kevin and Carla. She's from this town. Of course, Paul Winchester was in there all the time. So many people. Dana, Judy, you know, so many. The fight goes on. Fight goes on. From the landscape to the library. Stay tuned.